These are 4 comic books. These are the last comic books that I bought are these 4 comic books. I bought Ghost Rider, Tro Ghost Rider Trail of Blood, this is the 90s Ghost Rider. This is the 90s Ghost Rider series when Dan Ketch took over to replace when Dan Ketch took over, replacing Johnny Blaze. And in this one, he's fighting, as you can see, the Scarecrow, that supervillain, the Scarecrow that has a pitchfork, and which I don't ever recall. If you've seen the Scarecrow, the DC Comics supervillain, the Scarecrow. You can see that they have different physical. They have different costumes, and I don't recall the DC Comics Scarecrow, an enemy of Batman, ever using a pitchfork. I think I can recall him when he used a skeeve, but I don't ever recall him using a pitchfork. This other one, Ghost Rider issue 69 of, no doubt, the original series. He's fighting, Brimstone Biker takes on a runaway Earthmover, and it looks like maybe this was it's a great cover of classic art. Looks like maybe it was maybe inspired by the great movie Duel, it's about a guy that keeps driving a truck that's trying to kill one person. So this guy would be the truck, similar to the movie Duel. This guy would be that truck driver, and Ghost Rider would be the one that's being pursued. The truck that he's trying to kill, the Ghost Rider. This other one is Hal Jordan and the Green Lantern Corps, the current Green Lantern series in the DC Universe Rebirth, or the DC Comics mainstream DC Comics. It is issue 5, and it is, in this one, the Sinestro and his Sinestro Corps. Sinestro is ruling the universe along with his Sinestro Corps, along with his corpse, the Sinestro Corps. So that's why it's a great series, because Sinestro finally accomplished his goal, and it's showing the consequences of the supervillain Sinestro ruling the universe. He believes he can, if he's ruling the universe and using fear, that he can improve the universe and create justice. And this series finally shows with him having accomplished his goal, the consequences if he can create justice, and consequences of him ruling the DC Comics universe. Then there's also issue 6, Hal Jordan. This is Hal Jordan, and got all these different corpse members of the Sinestro Corps. I think that's some kind of fish. I think maybe that's a piranha. Either that's a piranha or a barracuda. Some type of monster here. Some other alien with an eye patch, and this other animal, and all these other different members. It's great. It's a great, impressive cover, and you got, I think looks like a gorilla or some other. Looks like a gorilla. Got all these corpse members I haven't read it yet, but I'm guessing that Hal Jordan is fighting these members, all these Sinestro Corps members in the comic book. And those are the last 4. Those are the comic books I last bought, which are all from, as you can see, Krypton Comics, a great comic book store. Here is this one right here is the one right here, the third one right here is Samantha, which I have talked about. And this is Samantha and other Ice House waitresses, other waitresses at Ice House, which no doubt was St. Patrick, which is no doubt based looking at the shirts, which is Irish. No doubt this was St. Patrick's Day, even though the upload date said, even though when it says May 28, 2016, no doubt that this was St. Patrick's Day based off of the shirts that they're all wearing. And this is, yeah, it is the inside. They are inside of Ice House, and which is a great restaurant. That is Samantha along with other waitresses at Ice House. I've read this one. This was a great issue, which including having shown off what the health cycle can do with some freaking astounding, impressive fantastic feats. I also read this one. This one was a pretty good read with a antagonist that isn't supernatural. It's this guy, and he has a logical motive for why he's creating destruction and wants to hurt Johnny Blaze, that is the Ghost Rider. I haven't read this issue, but I'm going to be reading this. I haven't read this issue, but I will be, because this is a current series that I am reading, and I did read issue 4, so read the next issue and read the next issue. So far, it is a great series and I'll be reading that either today or tomorrow. This issue and that issue of Hal Jordan and the Green Lantern Corps.